All right.
We are live. No. Sorry, Kristi's not here to do it for you guys, so I have to do it.
That's all. Hey.
She looks better doing it.
What are you going to do? Oh, how are you, Lewis? How are you doing?
I'm good. You know, just getting through this pandemic, I guess what you call it. You know?
Yeah, the screw-demic.
Yeah, the screw-demic.
The screw-demic, so.
Hey, look, Bigfoot Research Evidence Podcast is on here.
He sure is. Kristi's
in the chat.
Along with Typical Watch. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
We got our moderator, Squatchaholic, here.
Hello.
Who else
Thank
we
you.
got?
Thank
Who
you
else
for
we
moderating.
got?
Did you guys notice my camera is different? Because I changed my camera.
Sharon Guy.
Where you see that at?
Up at the top.
Oh, you went back? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's always first.
You know what's funny and stuff is I got the reminder that we were going live in 30 minutes. And I just always click on it. And Sharon was on there saying, my reminder is set. And I said, Sharon is first, LOL.
Yeah, I saw it on here too, and I was just setting it up, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing this. So why is it showing me I'm doing? But
probably because it's your reminder. You know, it's probably also your subscription on the other channels.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Livewire is here. SoCal, hello.
Livewire, how you doing, buddy? You getting used to them critters out in your neck of the woods?
Critters?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got critters. He's got the big 8-foot tall critters out there.
Oh, those ones. Oh.
Yeah, coming around his house, you know, so.
That's cool, though. I'd love to have him around my house.
He's awesome. Fairly new to the whole situation, but, you know, just nothing bad, but, you know.
Hey, would you rent your lawn out to me? I can go out there and camp out for a night or two.
Yeah, I'll be right there with you, man.
That'd be so cool. Right in the yard. That'd be cool. All right, so on your video, I wanted to ask you about this. On your video, you mentioned these, what are they called, tumbleweeds?
Oh.
Who put those there?
They did. Not me.
I thought you put those there.
No.
Because you went the first one, you go, oh, let me open up this door. And you opened up the door of the tumbleweed. I'm like, well, that's pretty smart. You put the tumbleweed there. And then you came back and it's taller than you are. And I'm like, now that's excessive, but I don't know. I was like, wait a minute, did he put that there? Because then you went around it like, I didn't put those there.
I don't know. That is all of them. I realized a long time ago when I first started going to that area, one of my videos on my channel, way back when I started going to this area, I think I was still calling it the Local Mountain series. Yeah. I was looking into a bush, crouched down, looking into a bush, and it was just black. Black. And looks like eyes in there. I just see these real pale, mustard-colored looking eyes. Looks like eyes in there. The heck? Those look like eyes. And then they blinked, and I freaked out. They blinked, and I just took off to my left. And when I came back the next week, there were 3 tumbleweeds there where I had been looking into that bush. And I'm going, oh, they must have put those there to block the entrance from people seeing it, but they're not so thick that they can't see through it.
Right. Yeah.
And I've actually found that in several places. And this trail, I mean, we all know how long I've been going up there every weekend.
Yeah.
It's gotten very worn and very noticeable. And last week I had a female come down the trail as I was filling the bucket, which is what prompted the moving of the buckets, because I don't know what she saw. I don't know what she heard. Don't know how long she was there for. I heard a small little twig break, and I turned around and saw the backside of her walking away.
So you were filling up your bucket. And she came up behind you.
I had my back turned to her. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
she heard enough. Probably she turned around and walked away.
The week before that, I had that, or 2 weeks before that, I had that dog come running down the trail, saw me sitting there, just turned tail,
yeah, I saw
and took off, left a big dust cloud.
Yeah.
And then I think 2 weeks before that, I had two dogs come. One just kind of stood there and looked at me, and the other one went right past me, right to the bucket, to where the bucket is. It started just intensely sniffing the ground.
Wow.
All over. And I think because of those three instances,
yeah,
they started putting the tumbleweeds there.
And I'm sure people have been coming in there trying to get their dog out of there, and so they.
I haven't seen anybody come in, but I've definitely heard them from the trail. You know, calling the dog's name, and they usually they go pretty quickly. Yeah. But I mean, I think that girl may have just saw the trail off of the main road and went, I wonder what's down here.
Yeah.
Just like I would have, and then all of a sudden you come around and you see me standing there putting, apples and stuff into this bucket that's 7 feet up on a tree.
Yeah.
Going, what is he doing? So hopefully she hasn't been back.
Right.
But if she does go back, she'll go there and not see anything because.
Yeah.
But I did. I do not do the tumbleweeds. That is all them, and they use them as barricades. Crazy. They use them as barricades. I don't know why. I don't know why tumbleweeds. Maybe it's something subtle.
Yeah, because you can find them anywhere.
Yeah.
They just tumble a weed.
That side of the road has no tumbleweeds. I have to go out and around and across that main road into a field adjacent to that area to get them. And then those are sloping down the opposite direction. The slope isn't even towards where the bucket was. It's going the opposite direction into the valley. So they have to be carried.
Right. Yeah.
They have to be carried over there. But it was weird because you started with the one dog. The dogs and one tumbleweed showed up. And then the next week there was 2 tumbleweeds. And then in yesterday, it was a bunch of tumbleweeds. It was over my head.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were literally stacked on top of each other. So, and it was right then that I knew that I was making a good move on moving the buckets.
Yeah, I thought so too, because they wouldn't be doing that. They did that as soon as that girl came in. That night they probably did that. And
right.
They probably seen her walk up to you, and they were waiting for their food.
Right. Right. And they saw her come.
Yeah.
But and I'm not up there every day. I go on Saturday mornings. That's when I can get up there. Soonest I can get up there is Saturday morning. So who knows what else had happened during that course of the week?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So apparently it was important enough to them to go get tumbleweeds to barricade.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
It's right where I have to go through branches from other trees.
Right.
So they use those as support because it's kind of a choke point.
Right.
They use those trees to stack that and to support it, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because it was stacked up high, and usually it's hard to stack them because they'll roll off.
Right.
And if you crush them, then what's the point? If you're going to crush them to put them together, you're going to have like 20 of them stacked up, and it'll only be 4 feet high.
Right. So it wasn't because of me. I mean,
I know that.
I think think it's just the trail got
Yeah.
so worn in from me, but other people started to notice it.
Yeah.
You know,
They would think it's a trail going somewhere now because it's down to dirt, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty trampled on, so it's time to let.
So you're gonna have to find a spot where you can go between two live bushes or trees that are pretty tall. You can kind of fit through there, and then put a tumbleweed right at the beginning, so nobody sees that trail starting. So
Right,
you can disappear between the bushes, and they'll
right.
never see that trail. That way you
Well,
can
I
hide
mean,
yourself.
I got that new area. You've been down there with me and stuff. It gets pretty thick and pretty steep,
Yeah.
pretty quick. But I have to off of the main road. I have to hit a mountain bike small trail, and then off of that, I hit another small game trail, which hugs the bushes, and then I go down into the valley. So
Mhm.
it's going to be hard, and plus I can come up without being seen, and
Mhm.
I can go down without being seen.
Yeah.
So um, it's going to be a much better area for both all of us. I hope,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I think so.
and I can I
It'll
can
be better.
actually take a chair down there now and leave it, not worry about anybody finding it, you know. So
Yeah. Uh,
it's actually I've seen that. I've seen that episode. It's pretty funny. It's kind of like Attack of the Tomatoes, but with tumbleweeds.
the
You know,
tumbleweed. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of funny. You know, but
Obviously, she saw it. Huh?
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really interesting. The whole tumbleweed thing. It's like why tumbleweeds?
Yeah.
Because it just that's what they do is they blow around, they roll around, they look natural.
Yeah.
But after I saw a big feller blink at me and we had gone back, that was the weekend that Bronzini Bigfoot had come up.
Hmm.
And you see him in my video lift away one of those tumbleweeds to go looking in that bush.
All right.
Oh, this is the bush where that thing blinked at me. Look, and now there's three
Uh,
tumbleweeds here.
yeah.
And
That's
he's
great.
all, yeah, so
So
it's cool. It's
it all
cool.
fits now.
You know, but it wasn't
You're
me. It
yeah.
wasn't
So
me.
you're understanding a little more about them, about their technique now.
Their tactics,
Now
yeah.
this is research, and now this is good.
Yeah.
You know, you're figuring it out. You know.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it research. It just, I would, call it just noticing things now.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I know that Fletch, he's big on belly crawling,
Yeah.
you know, because everyone's looking up,
Yeah. Yeah.
or they're looking straight down. They're not at a weird downward
Yeah.
angle, they're either looking up or down.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
uh, big feller, he likes to get into all those bushes that have a lot going on,
Yeah.
and he'll stick his head out.
Mm.
And then Mercy, she likes to hide in the reddish colored brown stuff because she's red.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So she'll
Yeah.
get in those,
At nighttime, it just looked dark. You know.
yeah,
So
black. Yeah, but Fletch
yeah.
and Big Feller, they're just jet black. They're
Uh,
jet black.
hello,
So,
everyone. Thanks for coming. Got 15 people
Bama
now.
Bigfoot, how you doing? We got Lizette.
Yep.
How are you?
Hello. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Painless, how you doing, buddy?
I wish I was painless right now.
Oh, well,
Man.
it's the struggles of life. What are you gonna do?
Yep. Struggles.
So yeah,
Sure, Kristi. Sure.
hopefully I picked a good spot. It's far. It's down into the valley. I mean, ain't no one gonna go down there. I can guarantee you that. It's a way. I can still hear the people on the road, but I'm probably 100 yards away from it. in any direction. So I'm down there, and I'm thinking, maybe I'll even go deeper. So I just need to bring a machete with me and start hacking away, and hopefully we'll find out next weekend if they found the bucket, if they followed me.
This is what I get right here.
I'm pretty sure they followed me. They saw me taking down the buckets, going, "What is he doing?" And I just said, "Follow me." You know what I mean? So hopefully they did, because when I was putting the stuff up, off to my left, I could hear small twigs breaking.
Oh yeah, they're following you.
And I didn't see anything. I just kind of went like this to my ear on the camera, and it went like this, like breaking a twig, and I pointed over that direction. So we'll find out. We'll find out Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think it's a good spot. We've actually found a footprint down there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's true. And we found one on the road too, but you had to move from that spot though. The one by Mercy's area.
And speaking of that, I did that video where I was sitting here and it was just pouring cats and dogs, pouring rain. We got a lot of rain. Unfortunately, things up there are so dry, it just soaks it up like a sponge right now. But as I was walking out of Fletch's over to Mercy's, they don't walk on the main trail. They try not to walk on the main trail.
Right.
They'll stay in the weeds, which is why you get those trails and stuff off to the side through the weeds.
Yeah.
They're walking in the weeds. Well, there was one footstep where it came out and then into it, right in between. I saw the front part all 5 toes, the whole front pad, everything. Like it had just come out, stepped with its toes, and went right back into the other side of the weeds. Unfortunately, there were so many people there at the time, I just had to do this number.
Yeah, keep going.
As I walked by, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I'm looking at it, and my eyes got big, and my jaw dropped. And I looked around, and there must have been 15 people.
Man, I would have stopped and put my foot over that thing, kind of squish it out.
Gotta keep walking.
Step on it and ruin it for them so they don't see it.
Gotta keep walking. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. So it walked out of the weeds on the side of the trail. It looked like it was a right foot, put its right foot down, put itself back into the weeds, and then it just stepped out once, and it was cool, man. If it wasn't for all the people, I would have gone back to the truck and gotten the casting material and went back. That casting bag I have weighs probably 35, 40 pounds.
Good grief. Forget that.
Yeah, I got like 3 bags of 10-pound casting, bunch of water, a little bucket, spoon, everything you need to make casts. So
you know what you should try? Of course, the hairspray thing to keep everything down, but let it harden pretty good. And then use I know it's kind of expensive, but it'll probably last a lot longer than casting stuff. Is what do you call it? The rubber spray, Flexol.
That Flexol stuff ain't cheap.
I know that. I know that's what I'm saying. But you just spray it across that thing a few times, and then you just pull it out, and it's rubber. And you just shake it off, and there'll be hairspray on it, so hairspray will wash away.
Right, right.
And that's what that would be, keeping it from the dirt being embedded into it. Right. But I don't know. It's just a thought. I was going to try to do that, but I never get it.
Ken King's wondering where the tacos are.
I want to know where that sardine sandwich is that he made.
You know, I would not want to be around Junior, man, when that rear end goes. Let me tell you.
My gosh. I was excited about that. I wanted some of that sardines he had. I was like, man.
I was all good till he busted out them sardines.
The sardines are pretty good though. But
I'm good.
but there's too much hot sauce on there though. I like sriracha, but man, that was a lot. And even the jalapenos on there, good grief. You get a double burn on that one.
I bet that sandwich is gone in probably 2 bites.
Oh yeah, easy.
From the size of the mouth I got on that pumpkin.
Dude, they said you could put 2 balls in a Bigfoot's mouth.
Based on that sandwich was gone. That sandwich was gone in 2 bites.
Maybe even 1 bite. Depending on how big he is. If he's big.
He's just a little over 8 feet. 8.5
well, then,
feet.
Yeah, that's now. 1 bite right there. That's what.
So maybe 7.5. Oh, he's still young, but
yeah, but he's smart. Just sits right there, not even 100 yards from where they're at.
They clack those dinner rocks, and you hear him go whoop.
I laugh every time.
All right, every time. It's hilarious.
If I had my backyard, oh my gosh, man!
You could see him just sitting there behind a tree, just waiting, probably playing with sticks and rocks and stuff, just keep his mind going. And he hears those clacks, and he jumps up, turns around, and he's probably looking, whoop. Woohoo!
Yep. He can hear him coming, I'm sure. And he's getting excited and waiting for the clack clack, and then now he couldn't wait to get the whoop out, and then get out, go, get out of here, so I can get my stuff.
His excitement for the food is overwhelming him now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. He's not even at his little tree stump anymore. He stays at other spots now.
His little stash spot. Ever since Ken found his stash spot with the GPS tracker.
Man. Now he's over there waiting for his gifting tree.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets to get from each tree, or does he only get from that tree, the first tree, and then the mom and dad get the second tree. I don't know how that works. He's always at the first tree, it seems like.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ken's 7'9" is how big Junior is.
Good night.
And his brother Sobey is 8.5. So
there she is. Good griefing.
She's
back. I'm having some issues tonight. I had to switch rooms. We've had a dog that had surgery, and she's in the room where I usually do mine. So if I break out, I'll come back on again. That's all I could say.
All right. All right. Sounds good.
No problem. No problem.
So what happened?
You
got stuck, huh?
No, I had a bad headache earlier. I couldn't shake it from that wreck. So,
ouch.
So I had to go get me something to eat and some Advil.
All right. Jeez, Louise, aren't you going out pretty soon too? I thought you were going to go out somewhere like you guys having some kind of Bigfoot gathering somewhere. Didn't you say something like that?
I think she's supposed to go meet Sharon Guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stone yet with all of that, given everything going on. But I don't know. She's supposed to go, I think, a couple places.
Yeah, I thought she was going somewhere for some kind of Bigfoot thing. I want to go to a Bigfoot convention. Man, that'd be cool.
You know what? We just have to. That would be a Humboldt trip. I think that would be the closest Bigfoot convention.
Hey, I'm good with that.
Would be Humboldt, and that is 8-hour drive. 7-hour drive.
I'd take a train up there. That's so cool to train. The train is cool because you get to see all the stuff that you normally couldn't see in the car.
And it cuts through all the woods up there too. So
Yeah. Last time I went through Oregon on that, you could see all the lava rocks that's coming from the volcanoes.
volcano.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it runs right. Doesn't it run right next to Crater Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. My uncle lives up there in Coos Bay, and we went up there for a reunion, and yeah, we went through all that. It's pretty cool, especially when you go through the forest and it's just wall of trees and just you and the train going. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we drive to Idaho, and because we take the dogs with us, and it's funny and stuff because we'll go through Oregon. We'll get because our first trip is our goal is from home to Klamath Falls because that's the hotel we stay at, and plus Jamie has a friend that lives in Klamath Falls, and well, after we leave the next morning, we start going through all the trees, and my face is just plastered to the glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you'll just see trees, normal forest, and you'll get this 50-yard section of just stuff that's just leaned up and just right next to the road, and then it just stops and it goes right to normal forest again.
Yeah, you know that's their hangout.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I seen videos, like I watch videos like certain channels and I see all these things and they're just all signs of these things. And then the people there have no clue. I'm like,
oh yeah,
okay, that's something. And it's just like it blows me away. You know?
You know, I do a lot of metal detecting for fun. It's just a hobby of mine and stuff. And I watched some channels and stuff metal detecting, and there was one where they were walking through the woods, and you know, I saw off to the side it looked like a bunch of leaners. Well, then they kind of panned it. It was almost like a half a teepee leaned up on a tree.
Yeah.
And they're just out there just metal detecting around, and the guy just kind of looks up at it and goes, I'm going to go in here and check this out. He's just in there metal detecting. Absolutely no clue.
My gosh.
Absolutely no clue.
That just blows me away.
And,
not even a question what it is, why it's there.
Right. There's actually two channels that I do watch. I think it's Green Mountain Metal Detecting and someone else. But I mean, sometimes they'll hear a noise and what was that? Oh, it's probably just Sasquatch. You know. Yeah. So there's a couple of them out there that do kind of make references every once in a while, but they don't get into it. But I have suspicions, you know, that they may have seen something, you know. So
right, yeah.
You never know, but yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of
that's crazy.
I've said it in my videos, man. General population human, I mean, is just oblivious to their surroundings. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't realize what's going on.
I've stood out there in the middle of the open and stuff. All people had to do was turn their head and see me. And because I didn't move, they didn't turn their head. They never saw me. So, you know. I did. As I was gathering the buckets yesterday, I came out of Mercy's and walked right into this guy and this son, and the guy's eyes were the size of frickin' dinner plates. Going, what are you doing in there? Yeah, he didn't say nothing, but I could tell by the expression on his face. Here I come, you know, with this camo backpack and this big knife on and pants and stuff like that. I mean, I swear I wear my snake gaiters under my pants.
Yeah.
But I do have them on. But the look on his face was priceless. He's just like, hey, how's it going? He just hit the trail and turned right and started walking away. But the look on his face was just priceless. Like, where did you come from? Why are you in there? It's dangerous in there, you know? It was funny. And it just, at this point, it doesn't even matter now, you know? So, hey, Slayer, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while.
What?
Mid-South Sasquatch in the house. Cool.
Yeah, there he is. Post a lot of stuff on the group. Is it good?
Oh, cool.
I put up a thing on how many I like how many people that's contributing to the group more, and he's like number one.
Nice.
Mid-South.
Nice. Thank you, Mid-South. Thank you, Mid-South. You're a good man.
Yeah, I try to post that kind of stuff so that everybody can see, like what's going on. And
yeah. I mean, everyone's got to share everything. I mean, eventually we're going to have so much evidence piled up. The government's just going to be like, they're not stupid. Look at all of this. I mean, we'll go dump a dump truck load on the doorstep, and be like,
no kidding.
Here you go.
I mean,
everything but a body, and that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. A lot of people say, "Oh, there's not very many women believe in Bigfoot," but my group or our group is got 50% men and 48% women.
Well, I mean, my wife.
Half and half. That's a lot.
I got into the whole topic. I didn't tell my wife for a very long time, So
yeah,
and then she found out. I don't know how, but the conversation was okay, and she was kind of skeptical. That was until she found her 17-inch footprint in Big Bear in the snow. We were out there walking the dogs, and I had one of the dogs. I was walking in front of her, and I just hear, Kevin, that tone of voice, like something's wrong. And I let him, well, yeah, what? And I see her, she's just looking down. She's all, what's that? I walk over, I go, you know damn well what that is. She's all, are you serious? Oh, yeah, that's I took pictures of it and stuff. That was about it.
I think Ken is the 4%. I think it is unknown or something or other. I don't know. I have to figure out who they are so I can straighten them out. I don't know. I questioned that too, and I thought it's safer just to just go along with it, I guess.
I mean, there are. I'm sure there's a lot more women out there into the topic, obviously, than what we know.
Yeah, I think they're just put down. They don't want to put down their gender. I think they're just trying to stay low key, and they didn't want to put it in. So I think that's the other. You know what I mean?
It could be. It could be. But I mean, there's probably a lot of women out there that won't talk about their experiences, or
it could be men that don't want to do it either. So
you're right.
So that 4% could just be somebody that just doesn't want to put their gender in. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're back for good now, Kristi, or what?
Yeah, I'm sitting on my balcony. This is where I used to sit at, but I'm gonna put it on mute every time a car passes. I'm sorry.
What's that behind you?
That's my balcony.
Oh, that's okay.
Railing.
Yes, the railing. Yeah.
I'm on my balcony. You ought to see it. It's nice. I like to come sit up here in the summertime when it's really nice. And the mosquitoes are biting you in the backyard. So, yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, well, I get to have my cigarette, so I'm good. Yeah. That's what I like about sitting outside, because I don't smoke inside. I respect people who don't smoke,
Oh, yeah.
So, well, I didn't get to hit the introduction, but Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous new year. Hopefully things will turn around for everybody.
That's right. I hope so, too. I hope you had a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Let's.
It was fun. We made homemade bombs. My brother knows how to make them, and we had a blast.
Not online. Gotta keep that low key.
No, fireworks, homemade fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Not a dynamite. No, not dynamite.
Oh,
Ken King
napalm.
made a comment that I have to bring up because it's hilarious.
Kristi's making
I
napalm
was-
in the kitchen.
I was once a male trapped in a female body, but then my mom gave birth.
What the
I
heck?
don't know why. I just thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the Sasquatch wearing the high heel shoes, right? Like you.
Right?
Whoa. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Oscar, are you tired, bud?
Have you seen that cartoon where the Sasquatch is standing by the tree and he's got high heel shoes on and the guy's walking in the woods? He says, I guess they're not here. All I see is a bunch of high heel shoe footprints. And he's standing behind a tree and he's got his big feet squeezed into the high heel. Oh, I started laughing when I seen that one.
High heel footprint.
Oh, no, that's not fair. Mid-South said he's cooking some boudin. Oh, shame on you.
Yeah,
I
and
want
Payne
some.
says he's not having a good 2021 so far because he's broke 3 ribs yesterday.
Oh, sorry. Prayers
Dang.
for you. Sorry about that.
Man, that's not good.
Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah.
Many
Right.
prayers that you
Right.
heal up well.
I know how ribs feel. I've broken plenty in my life.
Yeah.
Look who's in here. Punk. Patrick.
Patrick is here.
Yeah, Patrick
Mhm.
Vaughn. We got
World
Duke.
Bigfoot Radio.
Yeah. World Bigfoot Radio. Duke,
Yeah.
the man, the Lord.
We got Paul Tavares and
What's
Murray
up,
F.
Paul? That's my friend Paul. I love him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Who else is in here? Murray?
There's a lot of people in here. There's 25 people in here right now.
All right.
Awesome.
Just to
All
watch
right.
us boring people talk to each other.
I know.
Right.
I thought
Right.
we were supposed to get some people on the show. Who wants to come on,
Yeah.
right?
Or they could put questions in caps.
Yeah, they can question us in caps.
You know, I mean, put some questions in caps and we'll try and answer them to our best of our abilities or whatever.
Christy, aren't
You
you
know, I
going
mean,
aren't you going on a Bigfoot thing going on here soon?
you're gonna go meet Sharon, right?
Aren't you
Yeah,
going there?
we're going to there's a thing in Falk that they're doing. She's supposed to go with me, yes. I want to go do that. We're supposed to go it's like a festival plus they sleep in the area where I first saw my visual
Yeah.
red face, as I call him. Yeah.
You're gonna sleep in a
Nice.
tent?
I don't know yet. I'm not scared to, but I just don't like sleeping on the ground, you know?
Yeah, get some
It's
like a
not
hotel.
that. It's not that. I'd like to have my camper with my hot water. That way I can wake up, walk, and go make my coffee.
Oh
know?
yeah.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
rough it? You know what I mean?
Mm,
You can still go out there at nighttime.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I will. I'm not scared to. I used to go with Patrick all the time, you know?
You
Going
should
out
see the
by
way I camp. I got a 18-foot long, 10-foot wide, 8-foot tall tent that has 2 rooms in it and a patio and okay, we got an queen size air mattress and yeah.
Hey, there's Belle.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Belle in a while.
I know. What's up, Belle? How you been? I think she became a grandmother, right?
Oh,
Bell Prepper, how you doing?
man. Just
Congratulations.
because you turned into a grandma, you don't come around anymore?
all we need is D in the house
That's
now.
right, Stephanie.
That's
We
it.
got to have our coffee, baby. Especially with it being cold right now. Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Oh. I was by my mom's house last night, and I told my dad, I said, hey, you want to eat, you want to drink some coffee? He's like, yeah. So I'm waiting. So I'm in the back of the house trying to clean up the room, and I come back out. My dad's sleeping. So I go make the coffee. Right? I go in the refrigerator to get me some milk. The milk was bad. I'm going, oh, he goes to sleep, and now we got bad milk. So good thing he had the, the powdered milk or whatever. So,
yeah.
yeah,
I
that
mean, the
worked.
creamer?
Creamer, yes.
Yeah.
I can't drink black coffee, and I can't have my coffee without my sugar and my milk.
You know
you
that
gotta have
powdered creamer's flammable.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I can make a homemade firework with that
I
too.
used to play with it, yeah. Yeah. You take
Crazy.
put a lighter up and put a little bit in your hand and blow it, and it just whoosh, crackles like a sparkler.
That's crazy.
Yeah. little concerning too that we're putting that kind of stuff in our body, but
Oh, she did say she's got her newest grandson is a week old today. Well, congratulations, Belle. I know it's enjoyable. My grandson is holy terror. he
congratulations, Belle.
he got a little kitchen for Christmas because he likes to be in the kitchen by my daughter. So she bought him, Santa Claus brought him one. Well, he done ripped the damn door off of the thing already. It's like, dude. I told her I wanted to buy him a little tool, like a tool table, with the little fake miter saw and all that. Oh no, I'm gonna get him a kitchen. Okay. He is destructible. My granddaughter, she's prim and proper, but old school, old soul. I got my baby dolls, I got my clothes, I got my bows for my hair.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And she's loving it. She wanted me to come see her yesterday, but oh man, I've been stepping in and helping my dad with my mom a little bit more since I was off this week. So, and I got to go back to hell tomorrow. Yay. Ugh.
Do you get any days off?
Not really. I mean, today I stayed up till 3:00 in the morning, and I'll explain to you later. But I got 3 hours of sleep between 4:00 to 7 this morning, and then I watched the Bigfoot expedition on. Bleh. But anyway.
Yeah.
So
it's shows like that are good for
yeah, but it's not
comedy
true.
purposes.
It's not true. It's fake. It's fake. I done found out that it's fake.
It's called production value.
Right, but
that's what they call it.
But the thing is, it's a lie. It's not telling the truth about anything. It's not stepping foot out in the woods like me, you, and Lewis, and whoever else has had encounters. How you gonna say this, how it works until you know it, until you feel it and experience it? Yeah. So why are you gonna open your mouth about it? That's what I don't understand.
Right. And I'll take that whole Finding Bigfoot movie I found out by someone who had something to do with the insurance for that show, and they told me that they weren't allowed to go more than a quarter mile from the road, from their cars, and they had to have the entire production crew with them at any time.
And they carried a weapon too.
And they had two armed guards and rifles. And so the stuff, all of that stuff on that show was no more than a quarter mile from the car, which is basically you could still see the car. You could see the vehicles. So it's just all a big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big fugaboo. Why do you want to represent something? Especially for the people who are believers and for the people who are knowers. You know what I'm saying? So it's best that you get out there and you do the looking and exploring. In fact, I'm about to tell you something right now. That's like the groups, the Sasquatch groups. They ask these questions, and I came across one, and it kind of it was weird. I'm trying to find it. I know I had.
Don't go to my group.
No, I'm not going to your group. I am not going to your group.
She never does either. She never does.
Oh, the heck I do.
I'm like pushing the buttons. Beep, 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 beep.
I know. I'm trying to be a lurker. I go lurk in different areas.
Lurking in the shadows like Bigfoot does.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Hold up.
It's like go. Like you said, Kristi, go out in the woods and find out for yourself. That's right. Go find out for yourself. Go out there and find out for yourself. I mean, I've had a lot of experiences. Lewis has had a lot of experiences. Kristi has had a lot of experiences. And in some ways they're very similar, but in many ways they're very different. We're all in very, different parts of this country and dealing with different beings with different attitudes and different, whatever. And I had gotten a call from somebody very controversial who wanted to start a new show on Tuesdays, which was like a phone interview kind of thing. And aside from finding it very hard to get a word in edgewise because they were too busy talking about themselves, to hear my story and my experiences, once I did get my first sighting experience out, it was basically called a fraud, a liar.
Wait, who, you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's the thing that bothers me. And I'm not letting it get to me.
You weren't there, so how do you know? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I'm not a liar. I mean...
All right, I found the question. It says, how to tell if you are a researcher or a casual Bigfoot fan who likes going out looking. So this is what I responded back with. I said, it's not being a researcher or a fan. It's a simple fascination of finding out the truth of things that are out there. There is no experts in this field.
Yep.
This field, right. Only people who experience encounters, structures, footprints, howlers, whoops, and so on. But when you do know they exist, it becomes more than that.
It does.
It does.
It does. Absolutely.
And these people have no clue. They have no clue.
My first sighting in northern Idaho, man. I see these two big white eyes 8 feet up next to a tree going, I know this property like the back of my hand. Those don't belong there. And then, I got my night vision on it, and I'm going, I know that tree ain't that wide. And then it kind of moved a little bit, and I'm going, oh, crap. I know what that is, and it got more than that very quickly for me, So now I have my wonderful group very close to my house, 30-minute drive away from me, and it's gone past the research point to where it's at a point to where I just go out and hang out with friends.
Exactly.
I'm just going to hang out with my friends. So.
Painless says, Kristi, beg to differ. There are thousands of experts out there. Just ask them.
Yeah, they got all the answers.
Yeah,
right?
They do.
Right?
It starts with a simple level. And I'm going as I go. I'm learning more and more and more about it. And, like from when you started or from like when I started, the legend of Boggy Creek,
Right.
So you work your way up and you've had these people, researchers, okay, that have never seen a Sasquatch. Oh, let me write stories about it because I'm taking info, which is good, from other people and their encounters, but don't classify yourself as an expert and a researcher if you're not out in the woods doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I told, like everybody could say what they want to say. They are going to pick the people who they choose that they want to interact with. I don't care if you've been in the woods 50 years and they exist. But guess what? That doesn't mean they choose you.
Yeah.
So
Patrick Vaughn has a good comment. It says, good information is too often used only for the individual agenda rather than for the community as a whole.
Yeah, they find the
chasing money.
They want to hear.
Chasing money. They're holding the information to put the money in their own pocket. And that's what we're not about.
No.
We're not about the money.
No.
We're just about getting it out there and sharing the information with other people who may learn from us because we are learning from all of you as well. So
exactly.
It doesn't make us an expert, though. That's for dang sure.
That's for dang sure.
No, I'm not an expert. I'm not a researcher, but I am, which I like what Scott has made for Bigfoot Explorer. I am an explorer. I am a person who wants to learn knowledge, to gain knowledge. But I already know what I need to know. So I don't have to go out in the woods looking for them. So put it that way.
Because you already know where they're at.
Yeah.
I know where they're at. I know what everything's about. So we'll leave it at that.
Yep. I don't need to go out looking for them either because I know where they're at, you know?
Yeah.
So, and like I said for years, you don't need to go way out in the woods to find them.
No. I like to research them. I like to see what kind of things they do. It's really interesting to find out.
It is.
So I don't go out there,
like using tumbleweeds as a barricade.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean?
Down. I even told you that. Remember, Patrick could tell you the same thing. Arkansas. In Arkansas, we came across an area where they had a ridge top with a bunch of trees. It looked like that they put it as cover, and at the bottom they had. That's what I want to say. It was. I don't know what it is, Patrick. You can quote me. It's some kind of bush that looks like a tumbleweed. And it had the stem or whatever. They were all flipped upside down in a straight line in a row. And it had several sections of that. Yeah. And I cannot find that picture. Yeah, so
that's something,
that was something weird. He's the one who caught that. He caught that off the bat right away.
And that's a similarity from me to you. You're in Louisiana. I'm in Southern California. And we have a similarity. You know what I mean? Or that was in Arkansas, and I'm here, so there's a similarity. I mean,
that goes right in the books right now.
Or what about when Carl played that woo 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 that noise? And killbox. That's what Patrick said. Killbox, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's like when I heard that noise and he played that. That really freaked me out.
You were about ready to leave the room after.
I was like, "Oh no!" And I know he didn't mean it. I know he didn't mean to scare me and all, but it just reliving again and saying, "Okay, yes, that's the noise that I heard." And I kept telling this to people, telling the story to people. Every time I did a podcast or on my show, with Bigfoot Explorer, I even said that. So now I have something to back me up of what I heard.
Yeah, because you have somebody else who's had the same similar experience.
That's right.
Well,
that's right.
That's what we're all about here. Learn from each other.
Exactly.
Don't hide the information. If you got good information, put it out there. Teach people.
I love him. He's so funny.
Did I do that or you did that?
Oh, you did that. I ain't touched nothing. My hands are right here, baby.
No. How did I do that? I must have put my hand down somewhere and
magic fingers. That's right, Duke. I'll be returning to hell.
That's what about the laptop. I'm not sure because that's like I put my finger on that pad and I don't even realize it's anything.
I wonder if I can take it off for you. Hold on.
I don't know if I can even find it.
Hold on. I'm helping you out. I'm always helping everybody out. Oh, update. I should be getting my batches of Sasquatch out, y'all, and I should be having it out soon. So don't think I forgot. So.
Yeah, mail has been absolutely horrible lately.
Oh, I know. You telling me. I know. We got, when I checked my mom's mail, because they had a package come in, and I thought it was for me. It was for my brother. And I'm going, okay. And then I go pull out the letters. We had two different people's addresses in the thing. I'm going, okay, we're going to have to put this back on the mailbox and let them take it out. What are you doing?
What? Just checking out some stuff.
Oh, Lord. We're going to play Eeny, Meeny, Mo.
Ring around the Bigfoot.
It's been a while. Sorry, on this, I've forgotten everything.
He forgot everything, and now he's playing with all this new technology that is old to him.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Oh yeah. See right here. Oh man, that's taking off really fast here.
What you said, Patrick? You what? You were so glad you caught us. You turned off some BFRO guy.
See, snail mail.
Yeah. Can't win them all, right?
No, well, I'm just letting everybody know just the update on everything. I just don't want you to think, oh yeah, it's you know. No, it's coming to you. Believe me.
Mail is absolutely
when I do a mail or send them out, please let me know if you got them. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna probably do is order some more, and I might do some random drawings every month just to send out the Sasquatch, because I love them. They're adorable.
Yeah. If you have daiquiris at home, throw them out the window because
I got what?
Mid-South Sasquatch will kill for one.
Oh, really?
Everyone, hide your daiquiris, everyone. Hide your daiquiris.
Throw him out the window because he'll kill you. He'll get you for one of those.
He's on the hunt.
Wait. Is he out here in Louisiana, Bobby?
Yeah. Do you have any?
Do I have? Yeah. I what do you mean?
Yeah.
Daiquiris?
Yeah.
No, I don't have no daiquiris.
Oh, that's what he wants.
You'll stay alive. You'll stay alive then.
I have trouble with them in a certain canyon. Wait. Go back to that question.
Yeah, go back to that one.
I have trouble with them in a certain canyon. Nobody goes there anymore but my family. So, what type of trouble are you having, Craig?
If it's a lot of aggression, it probably has to do with some babies in the area.
Not only that, we got to find out what is he saying? What is the? Have you seen him? What did he look like?
So.
Of course. We know who you got, Patrick, Mr. Daniels.
Yeah, his buddy Jack.
Oh, they're taking your elk. Okay, let me ask you this. Have you seen one?
Well, they have been. They have figured out that if they don't scare the hunter off and they just follow him around, eventually that hunter's going to take a shot and maybe drop something, and they'll be able to snatch it before the hunter can get to it.
Oh yeah.
No, he said they're taking his elk. They take
alive.
Well, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you have domesticated elk or something like reindeer. That'd be cool to have those, huh? Get to ride a reindeer.
I've been to Colorado and I actually stayed at we went and stopped at a hot springs, and that's really neat.
Yeah.
I seen some in the distance on the bottom of the mountain because they had snow behind the spring because they have a pool and the water flows out and it's hot. And when you get out there, you like me, you're skinny and don't have no meat on your body. You like, and I seen the elk in the back. I was like, oh, check this out,
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Ooh. We were driving home from Idaho one time, and we usually take the coast home. And right around Northern California, Humboldt area, there's a lot of elk there. And we're driving through, and we notice all traffic and stuff has stopped going the other way, and we look to the right, and there's a big herd of elk. So me and my wife are looking to the right, not realizing that they came from the left, and my wife looks up, slams on the brake, and I kid you not, there was an elk nose about that far away from her window. Oh my God, we almost hit it. Oh my God. So we just stood there and let him cross, and we were so mesmerized by it was like 150 elk on the right side of us, and we didn't see the dozen or so on the left still trying to cross. But,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was just this big elk head going, what are you doing? You're supposed to be stopping for us.
No kidding. They're like, hello?
Yeah. Like, hello, trying to cross here. So
that's crazy.
But yeah, they're amazing animals to see in the wild. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's how I look forward to that. We just got an array of we got raccoons here. We got a big old possum walking the fence, and then we got those gray-tailed hawks here now. Like like in the spring they come and they have trees behind me here. Not a forest. It's I live in the suburbs, but they nest in the tree over here, and you can hear them when they flying. And I've done seen a red-tailed hawk already out here. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm all about the nature. I like that.
Even better thing to see out in the wild is a full-grown moose.
Ooh.
That's impressive. I mean, you're talking their rack is 7 feet across. Their rack is 7 feet wide, and they're 8 feet tall. I mean, they're just massive animals, and it's just like you look at it going, how do you walk through those woods when I can barely do it?
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember my father-in-law telling me a story one time. He had left his garage door open, and he went out there and went out into the garage and stopped dead track, and there was a big old bull moose trying to come into the garage. So, I think there he is, Max Powers. We were talking about
Max
alcohol, and Max Powers showed up. His ears were ringing.
Yep.
Here, I got a funny story to tell you. When I went on expedition with Scott, we went to a state park, which I don't care for. And they had some people that we went out there to go, like kind of like what I did with D, a meet and greet. So the whole expedition was a disaster, okay? First of all, we get out there and we have the camper set up and stuff, and we go meet with the people, we talk about the Sasquatch and stuff like that. So that night they had I guess like a couple, they was telling us, oh, y'all be careful, don't leave no food out. They had raccoons raiding everything. So we're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. So we wound up leaving to go get something to eat, and we come back. Everything in the ice chest was gone. Just about the meat, the cheese. They had got into the coffee. The sugar packets were everywhere. Well, then next thing you know, the lights in the state park go out. I'm like, oh, come on. So we had to go find a hotel. Yeah, that was great. And then we get back, and then we go, talk to the people again. We caught a bad case of red bugs.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? I ain't never going back to that state park.
That's crazy.
No. Yeah. But it's just amazing how smart like raccoons are to get into an ice chest and to tear up everything.
Oh, my friend,
kidding.
Monkey actually grew up with a raccoon. My friend had a raccoon as a pet, and let me tell you that thing was smart. He learned how to open jars. He knew that the keys fit in the door to unlock it.
That's crazy.
So he would take the key. He didn't know what key, but he would take the keys and jam it in the hole, trying to get the key to fit. So, yeah, they had to put a big piece of plywood over their fish tank because they came home one time. He's up on the end of the fish tank trying to get the fish,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
He was smart, It was cool stuff to be able to see Monkey chase a raccoon, and then all of a sudden the raccoon's chasing my dog, and then the dog's chasing the raccoon, and you'd be sitting there in a chair, and you would just feel this very soft touch on the back of your elbow. I mean, yeah, he's quietly coming up and touching you, investigating you and stuff. And,
hey, isn't cool. red bugs? Is that the same as ticks or no?
It's chiggers.
Chiggers.
Chiggers. Yeah. We call them red bugs down here. Them things are so annoying. I'd rather have red bugs than ticks. I had one You can ask Patrick. Actually, I had 2 of them on me. I was freaking out. I think that scares me more than anything. I looked down on my leg and I said, "What is that black thing crawling?" I'm like, "Oh God, it's a tick!" Ah! And then I felt something itching like underneath my arm right here, and I walked into a gas station restroom, and I'm like, "What the hell is that?" So look, it was a freaking tick, and I'm like, "Oh hell no!" Click.
Yeah. It was heading up there to get some sensitive spot and get you.
Yeah, well, guess what? It didn't have that chance. Oh, yeah. Lyme disease is very serious. You're right.
Yeah, I'm going to show you this footprint real quick. I'm going to show you my footprint real quick. It's a little sneak peek. I don't want to show too much of it, but I'll show it to you.
Oh, wait. You found a footprint?
Yeah. I don't want to. Tomorrow I'm going up there to get my camera and my voice recorder so I can share a little bit.
Is this the picture you posted, or is this a different one?
I'll show you how I found it a little bit.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right.
Yeah.
And share my computer now. Oh. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
This. I don't know if you guys can. I probably can't hear it. Hold on. Can you guys hear it?
No.
What? Probably can't.
No, just let the video play. You can get an idea.
Your area looks a lot like mine.
Ooh.
Oh, I just hit something. Great. I hate that when it happens. All right, so let's see.
Really? Never heard of that. Yeah. Seed tip?
Well, that's what I hear. Let's try this one. You see it?
Yeah, I agree.
But it shows you where I was at. Well, of course, me and my camera, they're out everywhere. Yeah, it's huge. I think he jumped off that rock or stepped off the rock and stepped.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, they got longer legs than us,
I know. Well, I saw a video that they had it like that.
Lewis, do you carry a small tape measure with you now?
No, I don't have one. No, I didn't carry one with. That's the thing with the ADHD is like hard for me to remember anything. I'd forget my pants if anybody wouldn't be. Hey, oh my God, your pants are not on. You know what I mean? So that's it's crazy, dude.
I mean, I love finding footprints. The one you just found is absolutely incredible. I mean, that's probably within a day or so. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it's always good to just put a number to it. You know what I mean? But judging from the area, judging from the looks of just that area, ain't nobody gonna be out there walking around barefoot.
No. And right where that was at is where I got the picture from of the face. So the next time I go back out there and pick up my camera, I'll show you that rock, and it's really long. And even if you look at the picture now with the Bigfoot's face, you can see in the bushes kind of the dark line where he's just leaning over, and that rock is like very long. So he's just leaning over and looking out the tree. And that's like, wow.
Well, look
using the shadowing and stuff to his advantage.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go like this.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna go. I don't want the solo layout. Don't put me like this.
You could see him. He's got his arm around the tree. You could see his shoulder. You could see his face.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Why don't you ever put that up on anything? Is that in my group or in our group?
No.
Oh man.
Lewis, I sent you the picture of what Lindsay found in my Idaho video, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know. What in the world? The heck is that?
That's to be at the Boston Mart in Arkansas. Ooh.
Where was this at? In Idaho?
Yep. It's in my video, Out Exploring. It is at 1647 timestamp. And it has been on my channel for a very long time.
Why don't you put it on your other channel now?
Because I'm not in Idaho.
Hey.
I did a little video. It said a little taste of my other channel.
Yeah, but you should put it on your channel now, this channel.
Oh.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it
I
all
don't know.
home.
I started the Idaho channel first, and then I realized that they were a lot closer than Idaho, and then I started the SoCal channel, and I really only post on my Idaho channel when I'm in Idaho. So,
okay.
but yeah, it's funny and stuff. After I started that channel, I actually got quite a few emails going, where is that property? We want to go there. No. My father-in-law will shoot you. My father-in-law will shoot you, but I do think that may have been the big guy that was tapping on the window at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's
Big
poor
hand
dog.
creak on the window.
Poor dog.
Oh, I know, huh?
Yeah.
I know, huh?
Can you imagine looking up at that and going, huh? I'd sleep with you guys too.
Yeah. I mean, and where we stay at my father-in-law's house, the bottom floor is half sunk in the dirt back there. You know what I mean? So it kind of slopes up. So the windows are at ground level. And there's no curtains, there's no blinds. It's just window. So no problem coming up, and I think he may have gone to the door first because there was greasy, hairy prints on the door window, and then he'd gone over to the window. So, but I think, a subscriber named Lindsay found that.
Oh yeah,
and I was shocked myself. She sent me the picture. She sent me the timestamp. I went to the video on that channel, went to that timestamp, and went, holy crap. How come I never found that?
That's crazy.
Standing right there.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty wild.
You know, but that's, sorry.
What's up?
It's that's when that's so many things happen in Idaho. It's not even funny. That's where I realized how fast they really were. That's where I realized that trail cams don't work. You know?
You think?
You know, I mean, so many things in just a short span of time. You know, and the last time we went there, they recognize us now. They recognized my wife's car. They recognized me, my wife, the 2 dogs. And we usually pull up around back and unload through the back door.
Yeah.
And so my wife went inside with the dogs to feed the dogs because I think it was at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, way past their dinner time. She's in there feeding the dogs, and I go walking out there, and it just had that feeling of being watched. It wasn't from one direction. It was from all direction. It didn't matter. It was just around me.
Right.
And it was so bad. I went to the front of the car. Listen, I've been in a car for 12 hours. I'm not doing this right now. I'm going to drive around to the garage and unload into the garage. I ain't doing this right now. Okay? Right. And as soon as I got around to the garage, that whole feeling went away. So, but I think, I mean, we've been up there like 4 times. And I think they're at a point to where they start to recognize us, you know? So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What the heck? Who's that to? Oh my gosh. Are you getting this, Kevin? Cookie ball. I'm like, or
Mogi wants in the house.
So now I'm going through all those Idaho videos and looking for other stuff.
let me show you the. I don't know if anybody's seen my picture of the Bigfoot, but I'll show you guys. Just so we're like,
Yeah. You know what? I need to send you the red face so you can post that up too. Woo! Mogi on's here.
Whoop whoop.
Moog.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I don't know if it's that sound. I don't think you need the sound. It's just a bunch of woo.
Look what Patrick Vaughn said. New rule: any Patrick's posts are for both to answer. We got Patrick Vaughn and Patrick Noble.
Both in there.
Well, they agree with each other. That's all. That's.
Ooh,
that's all that matters.
I see him
sitting right there.
Yeah.
There's also one behind him.
Up there. See his body goes all the way back to your shit.
Yeah.
That's his whole body right there. That's his body.
But the one on top.
Up there, and that's his body. He goes all the way back.
Okay.
That's his whole body right there, and then the rock is kind of long. So.
Ooh, hidden super volcano. Is that what we watching tonight?
Hey, we're not watching that.
That picture reminds me of.
Kristi's
that picture reminds me of Fletch hiding in the weeds.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I see. Ooh, I see his eye. Right there by the reed.
That's creepy right there.
Yep.
I see. I see the eyes too when I was up there with him.
Yeah, he's a belly crawler. He loves to get low, and he'll just sneak up on you and just watch you from the weeds. I've got several pictures of him laying down doing it. So,
look at Kristi's eyes right now. Look at her. She's creepy right there.
And then that's from our. Hold on, let me see if I can.
The heckin'
get that bigger for you. This is from our camping trip recently with Sasquatch Omega.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
What about the one I did for you?
And that was when we heard footsteps in the water. So.
Yeah, but what about the one I enhanced for you? Remember?
Yeah, that's actually on the laptop. And I don't know how to do any of that, so how to share it. So Lewis is gonna have to.
Come on.
Yeah, that was a good one. He was walking in. He was walking in, and I seen the face, and I'm going, "Ooh." He don't realize there's one right there, and he says, "Oh, that's Fletch." I said, "Ooh."
Yeah. What happened, Kevin?
And this is my wife's footprint that she found.
She got I thought she got a crazy looking foot there.
No,
yeah, it's cold out here.
That was 17 inches long and almost 8 inches wide.
What did your wife tell you have to go?
What's that?
Your boss tell you had to go?
No.
Okay. Kristi's losing it. She's like trying to blow fog on the thing, sticking her tongue out.
Sharon asked me if it's cold out here, and I said, yes, it's cold out here.
Oh.
And I got Patrick Vaughn calling me punk. Yeah, punk.
This is my favorite one, though.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
but I would tell you this much. The ones up there by Duke, 50-foot to 60-foot tall X's, that's some biggins.
That
ain't no little ones.
No.
That's some biggins.
Yeah, you're talking 15 footers there.
Ooh, probably at least like Glag, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah. For sure.
I love you, Patrick. But you're still but you're still a punk.
What the heck? Dang.
I know.
Jeez.
We go around. Oh, Moogs.
Yeah, you're all Moogs in the house.
Moogs. I was calling him Moggs. What's up, Moggs? That's Moog. Moog, get on.
Mongolian.
Oh. Yeah, hey, we've all had our experiences here. We've all got our evidence, and
that's it. And there's more to come.
And there's more to come, yeah, because we're out there getting it done. So
That's right.
you never know what next trip may bring,
it's like it's like a soap opera. Instead of as the world turns, it'd be like as the hair turns or something. General Bigfoot,
as the Sasquatch turns.
Uh-oh.
It is. It's totally like a soap opera. You never know what you're gonna get.
Well, come on! I keep telling you when.
Yep.
I tell you what.
All you have to do is put your boots on. Let's go.
Well, it's a good atmosphere when you with good people who know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
When you take somebody out in the woods that don't know hoo-ha,
right?
Guess what?
Right.
I'd rather be with somebody who knows, who's seen, who's been there and experienced.
Yeah.
Not somebody that doesn't know what the heck they're doing.
Or if you're with a like-minded person who wants to know, who wants to see, who wants to experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got to also be aware there is other things out there besides Sasquatch.
That's for sure.
Oh no! Guess who is in the house?
Trouble.
Michigan Rob. Woo!
Trouble.
Rob.
What boots did you get, Rob? What boots did you get?
Got some Sasquatch boots like Kristi does.
Yeah, well, I gotta go get me some new snaking boots for the summer. Yeah. My other ones were too big. I had to buy something just to go out in the woods just in case if a snake tried to bite my feet, So the only size that they had was a 7, and I don't wear a 7. I wear a 6.
Uh-oh, you gotta put some
I got a little bitty feet. Yeah, I'm a little bitty. I wear a size 1.
So you might want to look on your rearview mirror for your boots. Keychain boots. Mirror boots, like dice.
Oh, you just got a Cabela's brand boots?
Oh, yeah, those are some good boots. Cabela's.
You know what's funny? Actually, speaking of boots, I had bought my Irish Setter Ravines from a place called Sportsman's Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I love them. I absolutely love them. They come in like a 6-inch high, 9-inch high, and a 13-inch high boot.
High heel?
High. You know what I mean.
You're talking about
how high up the leg they come, not the heel, silly.
Oh, so you got knee-high boots.
Oh my goodness! All right, now this. But
anyway, I got the big ones, the tall ones, because I wanted the ankle support and stuff, and I left a review. And I straight up said I bought these boots to go out Sasquatching to find Bigfoot, and I love them. Someone saw my review and is now subscribed to my channel because of that review.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I use them to go Bigfooting all the time, man. I love them. I won't go Bigfooting in anything else, and and I SoCal Forest Rangers on YouTube, and they left a comment going, "Hey, I found you stuff from the review you left on your boots."
Hey, I got a good thing for you. Since you call yourself SoCal Forest Ninjas, you need to get you a silhouette. I'm gonna see if I can do it for you. A silhouette of a Sasquatch with like a mask on, like a ninja with a sword, but it like a stick. That is cool.
That'd be cool.
I have a sweatshirt that has the state of Idaho on it, that has a Bigfoot on it in the perfect pose to put a little ninja bandana on him and put a stick in his hand, and then put like California in the background instead.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. And I have a sweatshirt, so I just need to modify it and get it done. So
that would
maybe I'll do that. I'll trace them out on some paper you know?
Yeah, that would be cool, but I could actually try to This computer is you could draw and do things with it. I haven't attempted to fool with it yet, but I'm creating. I'm in a group which I'm an admin for, and he's changing the name, and I came out with a better name than what he had. So I'm gonna try to see if I could do it on here. I'm gonna check it out, see how it is. We'll see. Don't know. It's always the first, like him playing with his new computer,
Oh, I know, huh? Yeah.
Well, here's a good question. Now, Lewis, I know your sister heard the Sasquatch breathing. Have you ever heard any vocals?
Yeah, I heard whoops, a lot of whoops, things like that. Yeah, and whistles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not. Then the rest of the stuff was on the recorder, but out there when I was on the big male side, yeah, I heard him doing that. Yeah. It's when I was in my tent, I heard him.
Oh, you want some high heel boots, Patrick?
Patrick wants high heel boots.
Yeah, pick on Patrick instead of me.
Oh no, that night we talked about that. That's gonna stick with you for a long time. Wait, I'm trying to find that silhouette of the Sasquatch. Hold on, Sasquatch with high heel shoes. Dude, this is funny. When I see this, I'm going, "Oh my god, this is funny." Hold up.
I actually had a Bigfoot talk to me when I was on the bridge.
Oh, he was mumbling words to you, huh?
Yeah.
Like, U.S. from North Carolina, Bigfoot.
He's like, something like that. It was really weird stuff. I'm like trying to copy him, and my sister's like,
there it is. Look, SoCal.
That is totally crazy. Oh my goodness. All you need is a real big beard on that thing. And
no comment.
Yeah, it's got a beard with heels.
Oh, no comment. Kevin. No comment.
And then put a shirt on him.
Every color you want.
Put a shirt on him.
That's okay.
Kevin on it.
That's okay. That would be a good logo for you because you're female.
No, I don't wear high heels. I hate heels.
Well, I mean,
give me boots.
You don't have to wear heels. It just signifies that you're a woman. So,
oh wait, Patrick asked you a question. Here you go.
What size do you wear, Patrick?
No, not that.
Oh.
Do you whoop back or try to communicate, bring them in?
And don't say you share shoes.
Wait. Look what Squatchaholic said. These boots are made for squatching.
Right.
And that's just what they'll do. Yeah. One day these Sasquatch are gonna walk all over you.
Yep.
Now we're gonna get copyrighted now, Kristi.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to bring up the moment for everybody to laugh.
If I were in a situation to where I heard a whoop.
Who had a whoop?
No, I'm answering Patrick's question. I would whoop back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to mimic them perfectly, but I would, I'd be like, whoop, I mean, have fun with it. You know what I mean? Have fun with it. See what they do,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I had a whistling contest with one in Idaho.
Was that like what Carl said about it being like a
metallic kind of sound.
Yeah, is that what it sounded like?
Yeah, it was like a metallic whistle kind of. It was weird. It was weird, but yeah, it was. I was in the barn minding my own business, putting some lights in the bumper of my father-in-law's dump truck, and I hear this. The heck was that? Oh, go back to what I'm doing, making a bunch of noise, banging and pounding and grinding, and I hear it again, and whatever. Go back to what I was doing. I hear it again. So this time I stood up and I walked to the edge of the barn door, but I didn't go out. And I whistled, and it whistled back. So I whistled again. It whistled back. It went on for 5 minutes before I'm like, okay, now I can get my phone out and start recording. Because normally these things don't last long enough to get your phone out, get the camera going and stuff like that. But then it's done. So I was able to do that. And I whistled. It whistled back. It went out for another 2 minutes. You know?
You go, and you go.
I'm pretty cool. So
Let's see if I can do this.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna work. You know how you
Sharon, please don't encourage her.
Peak heels, huh?
We don't need any more encouragement.
Oh yeah, I know what is right.
There you go.
Yes, indeed. Yes, Rob, you are silly.
A wolf whistle. What the heck is a wolf whistle? I've never heard of such a thing.
No, I've heard about that. They got whistles that sound like, it's like a turkey call.
Like a duck call or something, but a wolf.
Yeah. They got these guys on the internet you can holler back. They videotape all that stuff.
Craig. Yes, that is one of the signals that I've come to find out when they're in the area is they will take actually, I can do it right now. Give me a second.
1 second.
Had to get my Bigfoot holding his stick. So
Looks like a gun.
one thing I've noticed in my area, because there are so many people around, you'll hear this. Just little twigs tapping together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tapping. Yeah, little twig tapping and stuff like that. I guess it depends on the area they're in. But it's interesting. You know?
It is. Yep. No, for girl.
Duke is being funny. Oh, he's talking about a wolf whistle, like a.
Oh, a cat call. Cat call.
Boots are made for squatching. That's just one of these boots are gonna squatch a pug wedgie or two.
There you go. Hey, we're writing a song today. We're writing a song tonight. All right.
Yeah, with some heels, man. Next thing you know, the Sasquatch are gonna be wearing pink tutus.
Oh my gosh.
Let's all write the lyrics. We'll send the lyrics over to Ken King, and he can put it to the guitar.
Yeah.
And we can get our own theme song going. You know?
Look what Patrick says.
Yeah, that's what she's known for.
I know, huh? Always smiling, trying to anyway, right? No, you got to make it fun,
right?
You know?
Right.
Oh, he's saying, what the heck is a pugwadgie? Oh, Craig.
Oh boy.
That's a thing that he can explain to you, but besides Sasquatch, there is other things out there. Believe me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll make your head do about 360 degrees about 500,000 times.
What is it that Duke says at the end of his show? Don't poke the pug wedgie and don't hug the Wookiee.
Yeah, that's it.
What else? He says like 4 or 5 things.
And I came up with one for him. I said, "Love the Dookie."
Girl.
Yeah. Don't poke a pug wedgie and don't hug a Wookiee. So.
That's right. You love a Dookie. I used to say peace, Sasquatch grease. You know how they leave that film when they put the hands on a window or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like
The hands are oily.
I've never experienced that, but I've heard that on several different
Very sticky.
encounters.
Yeah. And their hands, their hands are like mittens.
You know what, Lewis? Lewis, you talking? You just kind of sparked something in my brain with the word sticky. Okay. I don't know what you're laughing about, Kristi. I'm not trying to be funny. But I went to go get Fletch's bucket.
And
it was almost like someone had taken a jar of honey and squirted honey in it.
You didn't have any?
No. No. The beef jerky nor the jelly beans got touched at Fletch's.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were long gone at Mercy's. Gone at Mercy's. But for some reason, the inside of Fletch's freaking bucket was sticky. I touched it. It was real sticky, and it didn't smell. So I don't know what it was, but I had to clean it out.
Are you sure that it couldn't have been something like when they got into like maybe? I mean, do they have beehives up there by you? Maybe they could have got into like honey.
Maybe they touched all in it because their hands are really. You put their fingerprint on something, it's hard to get off. It smears.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was, but I think I don't know if, like I said, if somebody else had gone in there and dumped something in the bucket, which is why they did the tumbleweed barricade or what. But
maybe, huh?
You know, but yeah, I mean, it was. I had to clean it out. It was nasty, you know. I mean,
Kristi.
What?
You love a dookie?
Yeah, I love Duke. He's a good dude.
Oh,
that's what I say. Like no, not Dookie, not Poo Poo. Come on.
Oh my Kristi.
Oh man, his thoughts are just out there. You got to get him back up there by Fletch and take pictures by that cave again.
I'm assuming Larry M is speaking of Fletch's bucket.
Oh
and
wait,
the stuff that was in it. No, do not touch it. Well,
yeah.
I gotta find out what it is. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, it didn't smell like anything, but it was sticky like honey.
I wonder how they do that because when they put their hand on the dirt,
now
they must have a hell of a time getting it off their hands. They must wash their hands a lot.
Well, now here's a question for you. I know this may sound gross, but could it have been, snot?
Yeah, it could have been. But they probably do.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I'm just trying to make guesses,
No, that's absolutely.
That's what Alan too. Remember Alan said he had a face impression on the window, and he knew he was snot running down the window.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he blew. He went and gathered his apples and pears and stuff like that, and sneezed in the bucket or something, and went, "Oh crap! I didn't get the damn beef jerky and the."
I'll just leave it.
Jelly beans. I'll leave it there. I don't know.
Leave it for Kevin.
Right? I don't know. So,
that's crazy.
I don't know, but there's definitely something going on with Fletch's area to a point where he felt that he needed to put a barricade up right there.
Yeah,
for sure. So, what are you gonna do? Well, they got a whole new spot to go to now.
Yeah, that was the sighting of Aqualung. There you go. Do not touch it, he said, Larry.
Yeah. Well, I think it's too late now. Should have texted that the day before he went out there. Now he touched it.
You know what you need to do? Get you some rubber gloves, and if they got some of that stuff on it, get you some rubber gloves and touch it and flip the rubber glove inside out. That way you have it,
Or take some swabs out there with you.
I got the bags, the jelly beans and the beef jerky. It's in my trash can right now. I mean, you got to peel them apart.
You know,
don't know.
that brings up something, and like I said, Patrick can back me up on this. When we was in Arkansas, this was the most weirdest thing that I seen. When we was walking in the field to go to the levee, to go up on the levee and do what we was doing, I noticed that they had this like snotty, I don't know, it was weird. It was in the grass in certain sections, but it made a trail. But it was glowing in the dark.
That's weird.
I mean, it was like some kind of a jelly substance.
That sounds like you found where Slimer lives.
He's probably doing butt skids across the freaking
Skidding across the lawn like a dog.
And Kristi's like, what is this?
No, I was taking a stick. I didn't touch it. I was moving it with a stick. I wasn't about to touch that mess. No way.
It's weird too that it, you say it glows in the dark.
Yeah, it was like a trail of it, and I noticed it. I'm going, what is that glowing in the dark? It was
Alien
like a
versus Predator right there.
Oh, I don't know what the heck it was, but I tell you what,
That's crazy.
I had put some in the Ziploc bag, but it like disintegrated.
Ooh.
Oh, green! There it is. Yeah, in like a Ziploc bag. He said green glowy, green glow was sticky. He touched it. He was like, "Yeah, this is sticky." I'm like, "Ugh."
You touched it, Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick did.
Patrick, you still got fingers?
Yeah, he still got his fingers.
Did it smell at all?
No, it didn't have no smell at all.
No smell.
Yeah, neither did mine. Neither did mine. Mine was just like this. It was like a clearish yellow liquid, but it was real sticky.
Look what Duke said.
Okay. That's what I was telling her. That's what I was thinking. The butt skids.
Or maybe they take the sawhorse approach, but they use like a down tree. They cover it in leaves and kind of just straddle it and just kind of move their butt back and forth on it, like a sawhorse. I mean,
they're like rubbing it up there.
It's almost like somebody with a bloody nose walked through, but it was green. Yeah, that's what I said. It made like a trail, and it was weird.
Why didn't you follow the trail?
Well, we did. It was going in the same direction we was going to the levee.
That's weird.
And that's that night. That's that night we seen eye shine.
They probably went down to the water and washed his buns. That's probably what his head did. He probably got like.
Yeah, I mean, did the trail go down to the water or up on the levee?
No, it stopped at a point where it wasn't close to the levee. He said, "Never shake or squash his left hand."
There have been reports of them, pushing their, like when they were taking a dump, they would fling their poop into the water. I heard that.
They had some studies of these people. These guys were taking samples of the water to see what kind of DNA, and they also got something else.
That's that new DNA testing they're doing, their environmental DNA, where they could just test the water in the local area and it'll tell them everything in that area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So and the Bigfoot's been doing that to cover up their poop. They do that.
Yeah. I mean, also they can bury it too.
If they want poop, I can send them poop.
Yeah.
I would love to know what it is out there leaving that poop.
So if you're down here, if you're down the mountain and you're choking on water, just hope you don't got a chunk in it.
That's what I'm sorry, Duke. Let me do this for you.
eDNA.
Environmental eDNA, environmental DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That seems to be the go-to DNA testing to tell what's in an area. They did that at Loch Ness, and all they found was eel. Eels. So they think that Loch Ness may just be a big giant eel.
Oh, brother.
Nessie, makes sense.
Yeah, it does. But then
makes perfect sense.
There might just be a lot of eels in here.
Yeah, it's
No, my theory is I think they got underwater caverns that thing stays in, and he only comes out when he's.
Well, isn't that the lake that they made, and then they left a couple of train cars at the bottom when they flooded it out?
I don't know.
I think, and then they had like I don't know 2 train cars. They couldn't get out when they built that lake.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Loch Ness has caves.
Oh, who knows?
I think they use an underwater system, an underwater system that they go to, because they're probably intelligent, like Sasquatch. You know, let me stay away from humans. Well, here's a way to get away from their behinds. You know.
Yeah, they probably have a cavern and it goes up and there's air pockets underneath somewhere in the mountain somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I mean, you can't send a diver down there. It's too dark. It's too murky.
No, it's too
deep. Didn't they already tried that?
Yeah, even on a clear day, you can't see more than 3 feet in front of you.
That's like the Mississippi River down here.
You know?
Oh man, yeah.
It's nasty. It is nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah. Wait, you see? This is, look, Duke, I seen glowing liquids twice where they were sighted, not sure why. I forgot to bring that up to Duke. I'm sorry. That slipped past my mind.
And you didn't have to use a black light or nothing, or you didn't have to use
No, I tried to take a picture of it, but it wouldn't come out. It would not come out.
Oh.
It was, I'm telling you, it was like a clear, like when you sneeze and it's like all over. It was like a jelly, like clear jelly. It was, yeah. It was like weird. It was very strange.
Well, you know as well as we all do, there's a lot more stuff out there that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's craziness.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe, like I said, maybe you found the real Slimer.
I don't know. Maybe so.
A real Slimer.
I don't know, but it's hard. It could be, I was also thinking it could have been, I'm not trying to get gross on here, but it could have been a male leaving a trail, or it could have been a female leaving a trail.
Right.
I'm saying you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, it's always out. You know what I mean? You don't have to unzip anything. It's always out, leaving a trail.
I don't know. I mean, it's a question. It could have it wouldn't have been so odd if it was just in maybe 1 or 2 spots, but every so many feet they had a puddle.
Yeah.
A couple of feet, another puddle.
Right.
And we're like trying to figure out. Yeah, kind of like exactly. Like predator blood, but this is not. It wasn't blood.
Right.
It didn't have the consistency. Well, we don't know, but it didn't have the consistency of
our blood.
Right, yeah, like our blood, like animal blood, like any kind of blood. So we do not. That was the question of not know. Yeah. That look. He says, look, it looks like that with small drops. Now they had a one portion as soon as we got close to where we was going to our destination, and we went up and did what we had to do. We came back down, and as we followed the trail again, they had one area that had more than the little droplets. So that's when I took the stick and I started poking it. Going, what the hell is this? And so when I picked it up on the stick was glowing.
That's crazy.
This is just weird. What is this?
That's wild. You didn't have any polywogs in it or nothing?
Any you mean pugwudgies?
Probably some sort of bioluminescence going on with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's something to look for. Look for now. That and the what do you call those tumbleweed things? Just things to look out for now. So, Well,
look what Duke said. Instead of herpes, it'd be called squatchies.
Gross.
You a mess. Could be lots of Littlefoot before long. Yes, indeed.
Ew. Yep.
You know, and it's just weird how certain things, you know, happen to people. You know, just like you walk in the woods and you see the structure that, you know, the X or, you know, lean to, or, you know, some kind of glyph on the ground. But there's also things that happen after the effect, you know?
Mhm.
That's like me with the orbs, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you that video and you're gonna have to play it, Lewis.
Why don't you just play it on there?
I don't know how to get it from the computer to my phone. I mean, my phone to the computer. It's on.
Well,
It's on.
It's on where?
It's on. I have to send it to you through the messenger. I don't
And
know
then-
if you can.
Okay.
Can you get it off of Messenger?
Yeah, if you can send it through Messenger, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do it right now.
Okay.
That's interesting, because I've never seen orbs before. The first orb I've ever seen was in the backyard, and it was purple. It was a circular ball just sitting there. I'm looking through. I walk outside. I said, "What the heck is that thing?" And I'm just sitting there looking, you know, going, "Okay,
Come
wow."
on, Facebook Messenger or your phone Messenger?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to your Facebook Messenger. Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta go?
no, the only thing I had, I mean, no actual real orbs, but there's a couple of my videos. But people have spotted this little blue light. It looks like this bright electric blue light that, you know, goes all over the place. And I've only seen it in a couple of my videos, but other than that, I've never had an experience with orbs, you know.
I haven't either. Not me either.
Oh.
Never experienced that.
Yeah, and I've seen, like I said, I had explained to earlier that I've seen a circle of them. That was like by my mom's house, and it was like a big, gigantic. You think it was like an open to a portal? I mean, I don't know. I don't have experience with that, so I can't say. Yeah, it was a portal that opened up, but it was a whole bunch of round circles that made a big circle. You know, I'm going.
Yeah.
Am I seeing this, or is that like, am I about to have a heart attack? You know. I mean, I'm just looking and I'm going, "Hey, Dad, do you see that?"
Is this what a stroke is like? You know,
this is great.
Exactly. Well, my dad had a weird experience at the house. He was sitting outside with the neighbor with his feet, because my mama has a truck SUV, and it was parked up, and my dad had his feet sitting from the bench to the bumper, and the neighbor was sitting next to him. And it was, you know, he was enjoying the cigarette talking. Well, next thing you know, the whole the whole back end of the truck moves. And my dad's like, and the neighbor just like looked at my dad, you know, what's going on? It's like a Sasquatch actually sat on it and moved it, you know?
Oh my gosh.
So it's like, okay. This is getting weird.
Really weird.
yeah.
Well, we had that attraction. We had that attraction to weird things.
You know, I mean, when we all started this, we all thought it was weird, but as we've gone on and have experienced more and more stuff, that's just the normal now. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
it just becomes normal. You know, it's like, oh, cool. You know, they're doing this now. Okay, cool. You know, no big deal. You know, I know they do that. You know, it just becomes normal.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, it's good to have people who, like, you know, can compare to what you have.
Right.
And that way, you know, people say, oh, yeah, well, you know, they're full of baloney and all this and that. So you have something to compare to. It makes it more legit, you know?
Right,
and That thing with Carl still shocks me. I mean, I'm still in awe about that.
Yeah, your reaction was pretty extreme, that's for sure. As soon as you heard that, you would just turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Yeah, I was like,
no, that's it. They're turning it off. That's it. No more. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I was like done with that.
all
But
right.
it's nice to see. It's nice to actually have something to back it up because I know I wasn't hearing nothing.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I know when I was there, I know I heard that.
Corroboration.
Yeah, I know I heard that. You know, it's like, okay, well, people just think you're making that up. You know, just like I told you when I went a couple of weeks ago to that area and I heard that, whoa,
Right.
whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
whoa. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the first time I ever heard that.
I heard a report like that of 2 Bigfoots coming out of a river. You guys ever heard about that one?
No.
And then they did that whoa. So when they come up on the bank.
No.
Whoa. And one day it came up, and then a younger one came up and did the same noise. Whoa.
Really? No, I never heard that. Where did you hear that from? I'd like to listen to that.
It's on
I've heard that.
History Channel. On
I've heard that in Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the what is it called? I listened to it. Let me see. Hold on. I think it's on the History Channel, but let me see.
Yeah, I was out wandering around one day in Idaho, and I didn't have my phone on me or nothing, and I just walked by and I just stopped and looked around, and here's, whoa.
Yeah.
Was it aggressive sounding, or was it like? Because mine was slow.
I mean, it didn't sound aggressive. I mean, just because I know their voices are naturally deeper. You know, it may have freaked somebody else out because they may have, taken it as aggressive, but, I didn't. I was just like, that was interesting. Kept going about my way. So,
Let's see.
Wait, I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it's at. I know I had saved it. Oh, here it is. Okay, Lewis, I'm sending it to you. Give it a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like down below me is a wall, and the camera's right there. So there's a car that passes, and you'd think it'd be a reflection of the light, but the car was already gone, and it's like this orange thing just came down like this, and it just floated, and then it went back up, and it came back down, and it just like disappeared. And that's not dust.
No, it's not a bug either.
No.
So I watch it off this. It's the History Channel. So, it has like full episodes and stuff on the History Channel. Just look up Bigfoot or Monster Quest. It's Monster Quest.
Yeah, I like Monster Quest.
And I watch a lot of that, and it shows you a lot of Bigfoot encounters and stuff in there.
Yeah.
I do anything Bigfoot. I listen to that stuff, man. All right, let's see.
No, certain.
The people on the eyewitnesses on those shows are probably very credible and very legit. It's the production team and the editing that makes them sound however, they always try and dramatize it,
Yeah.
The big productions, you know what I mean?
It's true, yeah, but just listen to the person's story because they tell the story, and then, it's not like if they cut it all up and then make it sound cheesy, then, but that's actually the person actually telling the story.
Right.
But, okay, so I got your video.
Oh, you did? Yeah, go ahead and play it. Let everybody see it. Let's see. 3 friends of mine, I saw 3. Wait, hold on. This is what Craig said. I saw 3 white, slightly blue tinged orbs in the Walla, whatever, in 19.
Walla.
Yeah, Walla Mountain.
Walla.
2 Bigfoots were screaming at us from the top of the ridge at the same time. Huh. Oh. All right, let me take.
Ready?
Wait, what are you?
Ready?
Huh?
Are you ready?
I don't. Yeah, ready. Go.
All right.
Okay, I'll let y'all. There you go. Thank you, Lewis. Let's see. You're gonna see it. I think at the 21 mark is the car when it passes. I'm not sure.
I know, Oscar. I'm not saying ready. Let's go. I just said ready on here. All right, Oscar turned around. Was like, what? We're ready? Ready?
Let's see. Now you see something triggered off the camera, and I was by my mom's house, and I was watching. And I'm like, okay, why is this? Why is my camera activated? Okay, you see the car pass. Okay, now look up at the top by the lantern. You'll see something orange come down. Watch. Give it a second.
Oh, right here.
There it is, right there. It goes up.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I'm like, what the hell is that? Wait, and it comes back down again. You'll see it. And then it fades out. Watch. I'm like, I'm just sitting there. My dad says, well, what is that?
There it goes. There it is. And it comes back up. Oh, man. That's great. Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
It went down like that and then came back up and went that way.
Yep.
That's wild,
That's
dude.
weird. And it's weird that it went to the light because the light is electrical energy.
No, that's actually a gas light that's above.
Oh, that's a gas light.
That's a gas light. Yes. We have no light. Yeah, you see it? Bam.
Wow.
You saw it again? You saw it again?
I
It's
saw
going to
it.
come down right now. Here it comes.
And that light don't put off enough rays for bugs to fly in there.
And
See?
it goes this way.
And it
Right
just
there?
fades out.
And it goes right into the plant.
Yep.
Wow,
That's
that's
weird.
nuts.
Yeah. Me and my
That
dad
is
was
weird.
freaking out. Like, what the hell is that?
That's weird.
And that's
What I mean, that's a Ring doorbell. Those don't get triggered unless there's like a significant amount of movement. So what triggered the Ring to go on? I mean, it was obviously on before that car went by.
Yeah, it was.
What triggered that Ring to go
Exactly.
on? You know what I mean? So
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you another video. It's at my daughter's house. It's with an ice chest. The handle of it, is that okay? The handle of the ice chest does this. Look, by itself, it triggers. My daughter has cameras underneath her carport, and the handle was like this, and then you could see it moving slowly like this, and then it stops.
Wow.
Then all of a second
Weird.
it goes, bam.
like something had just pulled it to that spot to where it'll fall by itself and then let it go.
Yeah, I mean, this is all in. I mean, it's by my daughter's house. It's by my mom's house. It's here.
Well, you're in an area that's got a lot of voodoo stuff going on. Voodoo and hoodoo and.
No, we don't have no.
Well, I mean, it's in the land.
Well, that's in New Orleans. That's New Orleans. That's,
well, I think it's all just that whole area. Period. It ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably more prevalent and more obvious in New Orleans.
no,
But I
it's
think it's just that whole area, the whole statewide area. So
yeah, but nothing happens to my sister's house, which is about 10 minutes up the road.
and I do know that the Rougarou is very, very widespread believed. Oh, I mean, it is like, it is a serious deal down there.
Oh yeah, that's what the Cajuns. That's what the Cajuns.
The Rougarou, yeah,
The Rougarou.
yep,
The Loup-garou.
yep, yeah.
I don't know. I don't go after that. That's not my cup of tea.
Oh,
Did you find it?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on. Be patient.
I'm going to be the patient if you don't hurry.
Oh, well.
I'll be a patient in a hospital.
Look what Duke said. NOBS. New Orleans, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Research. Here it is. I'm sending it to you now.
no BS.
No.
No BS. New Orleans, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. No BS.
All right, I sent it to you, Lewis.
All right.
Yee.
Yay.
You know, a lot of people like to see that weird stuff. So, I mean, I'm trying to,
That's right.
entertain and.
We're
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to keep anything from anybody. I mean, if it messes with your mind, it messes with your mind. I'm sorry, but these are this stuff happens. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Paul says, "Oh, that video is freaky." Well, it's an orb, and they say orbs are associated with Sasquatch. So, okay,
right.
put 2 and 2 together. Okay,
Ready?
they see the handle. There we go. Watch this. Now this triggered off at my daughter's phone at 12 o'clock at night. It was past midnight. Watch that handle.
Oh man, it's moving.
Watch it. Bam.
Oh,
It was moving too slow.
Yeah.
That was too slow to be wind or anything like that.
yeah.
Mike, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see where I'm pointing. But at the beginning of that video, the very beginning, it looks like something black up across the top shoots across the screen behind that vehicle.
Yeah.
So it almost looked like a shadow. I don't know what that is, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's pretty strange. It really is strange. And my daughter lives right by the levee where there's a wood line.
that was like something just took it and just slowly moved it down, got to a point and just let it go.
It was playing with it.
That's crazy.
It was playing with it.
That's weird.
Now, like I said, my daughter lives by a levee system, and then there's a wood line that runs by the Mississippi River, which people who don't know, New Orleans has got levee systems for, flood protection.
It's below sea level.
Yeah, we call it a gumbo bowl. We flood. So that levee system is high up and it comes down and it's got cement at the bottom, and then there's a flat area, then there's a wood line. Now during the summertime and the spring, that wood line is so thick and packed with wood you can't even see the Mississippi River.
Right.
During the fall, weave off, you can't see, you can see right through the river. But that wood line goes down into some more woods, and it goes into like a small state park we got here. So that picture that I showed you of the one hugging the tree and looking, that was right on the other side of the levee system.
Oh wow! What the heck?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So in my mind, I know this may sound weird, but who's to say it could have been a juvenile looking to play with something?
Right. And you don't need to go way out in the woods to find them.
Nope.
So,
yeah, you don't.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, you're probably absolutely right. I mean, it definitely doesn't look like a full-grown adult. It looks like
something is
kind of a preteen kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like it was just looking to
and my daughter
get in trouble or have fun,
Right. And my daughter's just like me, so she don't have no bad vibes because, I mean, she's been living there for about what? My granddaughter's 7 for about 4 years, So it's my son-in-law's grandfather's house, and he didn't pass away in the house. He passed away in a nursing home, but he bought the house, so the house is not haunted, So, it's just. Yeah, we're still here.
It's Louisiana. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't know.
We're just about done anyway, so.
Yeah, so.
We're down 2 hours right now, so we're about to call it.
Wait, let's see what everybody else says. Do you want us to go?
They're like, go.
Get off the screen.
Right,
we don't want
the heck off of me. Why are you still on my computer?
Ooh. Ooh, I tell you what, I took like 3 Advils and I feel so much better. Wow. That headache.
You look better now.
Yeah, well, I tell you, since I've been in that wreck 3 weeks ago, and look, Larry says no. Let's see how many votes we get. But
oh man. Out of 26 people, man.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, out of 26, let's see how many people. 25 now. Now that I said the numbers, it's going to start going down rapidly. 25, 24, 23, 22.
Oh, 24. Y'all hanging there. Oh, look. Mongolian.
5, 3.
Mongolian. Mogion said no. Sharon said no. Larry said no. Paul said no. All right. Who?
I guess we are we're committed.
Yes, we are.
Let me go get my whoopee cushion then. No. My whoopee cushion and being gay. Oh, typical said.
but
No.
you know, oh, typical. Oh, look at typical says yes. Oh, that's not right. Oh no, he's saying yes. The Mississippi is a major highway for them to take small rivers. Yeah, that's true. Because they said he always follow the creek, as in the legend of Boggy Creek. He
Right.
always follows the creek.
That Mississippi River goes inland quite a ways.
Oh yeah.
It would be a major. I mean, that would just be. That's like the 405 to them. You know, goes for miles. So.
Hey yo, wait, what's this one? Hey yo, has anyone seen an old video of a lady and her young daughter? Multiple cryptids. Yeah, I've seen that. That's on what's the guy that passed away of cancer? He used to do a podcast.
Come here, buddy.
I know who you're talking about.
Hey, Duke, help us out here. Who is that guy? He
Hey,
just passed
away. Duke
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my dog out.
Go ahead. Go take him up.
Duke would know who it is. I can't think of his dang name. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I know the lady. I talked to the lady.
So,
what?
That brings up a story I heard about someone in Louisiana.
Ooh.
Brett
Salwin. Brett Salwin. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Brent Salwin. Yes.
Thank you, Mog, Russell.
The story. I don't remember where I heard it. I don't remember where it was, but a lady had lived out in the swamps of Louisiana her entire life. She was 87 years old at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And she found out that there was Bigfoot on her property when she was probably in her early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And she went through the whole thing of putting apples out on her porch and stuff like that. And they'd come up and take the apples and stuff like that. And over the 60, 70 plus years of getting to know each other, it got to a point to where she would walk out on the back porch, sit down on the steps, and one of the juveniles, who wasn't a juvenile at this time, it was when she discovered him, would come up and sit down next to her.
Oh, wow.
And she would hand him a plate of food,
mm-hmm.
and she would pick up her plate of food. And the last words were, "There's nothing like sitting on your back porch having dinner with Bigfoot at sunset."
Where did you hear that from?
I wish I could remember.
I
wish I could remember. Now, the story goes a little deeper because the lady had passed away.
Oh.
The daughter had inherited the property.
Mm-hmm.
She never sold the property. She opened the back door. She left it open, stood on the back porch and said, "My mom would want it this way. This house is for you." And she walked off the property and never turned back.
I'll be darned.
She gave the property to the Bigfoot.
Oh, wow.
So, again, it's just a story, whether or not it's true, but
I don't know.
But I mean, in my mind's eye, I could sit there and see an old lady sitting on her beaten down old Louisiana porch, on the steps, seeing a Bigfoot walk up, sit down, and have dinner with Bigfoot at sunset, overlooking the school.
Cool.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a heartwarming story at the same time, but who knows if it's true? You know what I mean?
You don't know exactly. That's cool.
It's a good story, and I've heard that story, geez, many years ago, and it's stuck with me. So
wow,
it made an impression on me. You know what I mean? I think it's just a great story, and I don't think that we hear enough of those great stories.
No, we always hear the terrorizing ones.
Right.
Oh, I was walking through the woods and a Bigfoot ripped my arm off, and I became one-armed and said hello.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's not them.
No.
I don't know what did that to you, but that wasn't them.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
And
they'll throw sticks and rocks at you to scare you, but they're not going to.
And growl and do whatever. But they're
not going to come up and quarter you.
That's just like Duke. That's like, Duke is trying to send out self-awareness on Sasquatch. Not their monsters, not their creatures, beasts, like, we always say it. It's like people don't understand. I mean, like I said, if they've had a bad experience, an encounter, you got to find out the reasons why.
Right. There's a reason why. And chances are there's probably little ones involved. Or
a rogue one, like we said, or you caught one on a bad day. Who knows?
Sounds like humans. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many factors that involve that circle around it,
Yeah.
So you gotta take the good with the bad, the evil with the good. It portrays.
Right.
And if people would open their eyes and see a different view of other things, and like I said in that question that I answered, only you as a person will know.
And you know what? You know what sucks? It's like you go on YouTube and you put in Bigfoot movies. Okay, Bigfoot movies. Finding Bigfoot doesn't pop up. None of that stuff pops up. They're just movies. 99% of them are all horror films.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
I'm
looking at them right now.
Why portray them like that? You know what I mean? It's not.
Now, I just watched Exist. That's actually not, I mean, it's bad on the part when the Sasquatch hurts the people because of the reason of why they killed the juvenile or the baby. And so guess what he's going to do?
He's validated in his actions.
Right. He retaliated in his actions. And anybody
a human would do the same.
Thank you.
A human would do the same.
But that was the best Sasquatch I was looking at. Besides Harry and the Hendersons, I love him too.
That's my favorite all time ever. That is I saw that one when that came out in '87. I saw that in the theaters, and I was probably 10 years old then.
Mm-hmm.
That was so real.
That is exactly how I envisioned them to look and how to act.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And now that I've gone through my own experiences, I still think that way.
Yeah. They got just like we said, they like people. And typical, all Sasquatch are not bad. They're not. They got many good ones out there, just like people.
It's just all about education,
Just like the scene of Harry and the Hendersons when after they hit him, they tied him up to the roof. And I mean, if you were a person who got hit by a car, knocked the F out, woke up on the top of a moving car of God knows who, you'd pull yourself over the window and yell too, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah. their reaction, they're totally validated in any of their reactions that they give us, growling at us. I mean,
it's because they're doing it for a reason.
there's a reason behind their action, right?
It's a reason behind the action. That's right.
It's like Fletch growled at me when I first discovered him. I mean, it was a deep, low volume, guttural growl that vibrated my insides, and I jumped 8 feet to my left and went, "You've got to be kidding me!" You know what I mean? Because I've heard that growl before, but at no time did I ever think that it was something aggressive.
Yeah.
I came around the corner and I scared him. He reacted. That's all it was. He's never growled at me since then. He's actually very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
He is very well behaved. As intimidating as he looks, he's very well behaved. So don't judge a book by its cover. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
And yeah, some of them have a distinct look. It might make you scared because you've never seen one. I mean, that's just like anybody who has a special abnormality about them. Are you going to judge them because their face is drooping or, half of their nose is pushed to the side? No.
Right.
You treat them just like anybody else.
Right. But in the beginning days of going to this area that I go to, I used to call Fletch Devil Boy. Because his face looks like a cartoon devil.
Right.
And I quickly realized, well, the name doesn't fit the personality. And actually, Bama Bigfoot gave him the name Fletch.
Yeah.
So.
Tell us more about him.
Who's him?
Yeah, who's him, Larry?
There is one in there that Mercy refers to as him.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, him. That's one that you don't like?
What's that?
Is that one she don't like?
Yeah, that's the one she don't like.
Oh, Fletch. He wants to know more about Fletch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what do you want to know? He's like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. He growled at me once, but that's because I scared him. They're used to sitting in the bushes. They're used to sitting in the bushes watching people all day long. Never had anybody going through like I do. And then here comes me. I come around a corner. I was literally within 3 feet of him, and I scared the crap out of him. He was probably taking a nap in the bushes. I come walking over, woke him up, and he growled. Natural reaction.
Yeah, because you
natural
SOB.
reaction. Absolutely natural reaction. You know what I mean?
That's just like, that's just like when I went to Arkansas and that one walked around the tent. I'm just laying there. And I think Dee had told a story. They had went to the same park and one actually stepped on a tent with whoever, I can't remember the guy's name. That
was the corner of it. Yeah,
corner of it. But this one didn't.
Crinkled.
Yeah, but this one didn't do that. It just walked around the tent. I heard it walking. Crunch, 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 And then
That's good.
and then Pat had saw the shadow, and then she saw the shape of the head, which was like Patty, cone shape. And then the next morning when I got up and went to go get some coffee in my pajamas, ready to rock and roll, hair all a mess and like, I just had that wicked feeling of something watching me. And I turned this way and they had a woodlawn on the side of the tent. And I took my camera and I tick, 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 and I seen him standing right next to the pine tree. And my estimate is he was probably between 8 to 9 feet tall, just standing there looking. So.
I'm sorry, I just got a comment on one of my videos. Hilarious. I mean, Lewis, that I go, just bushwhacking wherever I want to.
Mhm.
You know, Jennifer Oakes, one of the subscribers on my channel, big capital letters. Wow, you must have the unbreakable titanium gonads. I admire your inner strength and courage for real. I don't know about
What
that,
the
but I
heck?
do know that when I'm out there, I've got some of the best bodyguards you can have. So
Uh,
as for
yeah.
titanium nuts, I can't agree with that.
At least they're
heck?
not like
Titanium.
rinky metal.
You know, but
Straight
I
from
mean,
NASA.
they all have different. We all know that they all have different personalities. You know what I mean? They all have
Oh yeah.
different attitudes. Like Fletch, he is very. I want to call him civilized. He's very civilized. He never leaves his trash around. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The only bags I've ever found were because the rats got it.
Oh.
Those are the only bags I ever found. He never leaves his trash around. I've never had to pick up anything from him other than what the rats have gotten. Mercy, she just, Lewis, you've seen her. She's just a big, fluffy, red teddy bear. She just hides. You know, I mean, she peeks out every once in a while, but Big Feller, he's just the best way I could describe Big Feller is one of those big, huge, dumb football jocks. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, I could tell you a story. I mean, I filled the bucket up at Mercy's. Mercy beat everyone, or beat Big Feller to the bucket, and took everything. Took everything out of the bucket. Big Feller didn't get nothing. She left a bunch of bags on the ground. And what did Big Feller do? He peed on one of the bags.
Oh.
So, and I have that bag. It's actually right up
there. No.
there.
Move your finger this way.
Yeah. Right.
No. Right there.
There. It's right there. Still full of urine. And let me tell you, it stunk.
Yeah.
It stunk really bad. So apparently, Big Feller has a crush on Mercy, and Mercy don't want nothing to do with him. And Mercy refers to Big Feller as him.
Oh, okay. Him.
No. Yeah, I got to deal with him. So
Him.
they all have their different personalities. They have their different attitudes. You know, I mean, so treat them like people. Treat them like people. That's why I always just walk in to Fletch's. Hey, buddy, I'm here. Got some more goodies for you. You know, we'll walk into Mercy's. Hey, sweetheart, come get your stuff. I hope you and Big Feller are getting along. You know, I talk to them like normal people.
Exactly. That's what you do.
That's it.
Don't go out in the woods and go, oh, Bigfoot. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't go out in the woods trying to frickin' do whoops and howls and banging on trees. They know you're not a Bigfoot.
Yep.
Because from what you don't have the lung capacity or the vocal cords to mimic them good enough to even remotely do it well. You don't have the physical body strength to really crack that stick against that tree. You know, you don't have the power. You know, and they can tell the difference just by the tone and everything of everything. So, and plus the fact that they're watching you from the moment you step out of your car.
Thank you.
So, he just and Lewis can tell you about the trail cams. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, they know.
They watch you put them up.
Yeah, they watch you. You can hide them and do whatever. It's gonna be like, you know, oh, Gordo. Hello, Gordo. How you doing, sweetheart?
I think that's why I lost that trail cam. You know what I mean? So it wasn't your normal trail cam that you just strap up on a tree and it points one direction. It was a 360 trail cam. It had sensors all the way around it. It had a camera that spun. There was no getting away from this camera anywhere in the valley that I put it. So what did they do? They barricaded that whole trail that I took up where I put the camera so that they could destroy the camera. And I would never find it again.
Yep.
So
it was a you see what Gordo said?
Like I said, she had to argue with Fletch and him to interact with me. So I think definitely the red hair is the connection for sure because she's red. So, I definitely call her my mountain girlfriend for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
snuggly.
No.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Like I said, I've got some of the best bodyguards you can have up there.
I think we all do, don't we?
You know what I mean? So.
I got something to tell you after the show too, Kevin.
Well, I am gonna have to bid y'all farewell fairly soon.
Yeah, I got to go
run with the wife. So
washing clothes. So
I'm fixing to grab a pillow here in a minute.
Oh, poor Lewis.
Not used to this podcast anymore like this, you know?
I know.
The whole time.
Well,
I used to lay down and watch it.
Well, thank you for running it tonight. Like I said, that's why I told you I'm gonna be running late. You know, had to go get the food and the headaches. So.
You're next week, so you're running next week.
I'll
be late.
That's it. I'll be 1 after 7 now.
Oh man.
Let's hope it's not gonna be freezing out here. My feet are like ice cubes. But hey, at least I can
get yourself one of those little heaters.
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm gonna get me an oscillating heater to put down here.
Right.
Oh wait, he says, how do they communicate with you?
Well, actually, they don't communicate with me directly. This is actually through Rachel King from Into the Veil. So I'm on the phone with Rachel talking to her as she's talking to Mercy. This is how I found all of this out. So, other than the couple of from Big Feller, or you know, hearing Fletch back there tapping on trees and stuff like that, you know, I haven't really had any personal communication with him, but hopefully this new spot will allow for all of that, because now I could just sit there, I could relax without having to worry about people.
Good.
And I could just chill and just hang out and let the chips fall where they may, you know?
Well, did you make sure that you scoped it out really good? Make sure there was no tell.
It's all described in my channel. There's a reason I picked that area, is because during one of those sessions with Rachel, Mercy said if I want my experiences to get better, I need to go to the left off of the White Sand Trail, look for the big flat rock.
We never found the flat rock, but we found the White Sand Trail.
Yes, this is where I found all the hair.
Yeah. Okay,
on the White Sand Trail. The footprint.
How far back does the trail go? It goes.
It literally, the White Sand Trail, you got the main road, and then the White Sand Trail is just a single track hiking or mountain biking trail that just goes up, and it's literally no more than 20 feet off of the main trail. But I go down into the valley now, off of the White Sand Trail, where there are no trails.
It's far down.
There are no trails.
Yeah.
And this is where Mercy had told me to go look for the white sand rock.
Yeah, I've been down there with
flat rock.
You will find what you will seek.
And I haven't spent any time down there.
We'll go
until now. So now that I'm going to be spending time now down there, I am definitely going to go look for the big flat rock.
Kristi's like, go now.
You'll find what you seek.
I know.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
don't go yet. So anyway.
That is
not to the spot. I'm saying don't leave yet after the show. Don't leave yet after the show.
Okay.
So, but now that I'm spending time down there, I'm hoping everything will get better now that we're eliminating the whole human element other than myself.
Right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, hanging out with us for 2.5 hours.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
I'm telling you, huh?
I mean,
I never heard Kristi talk so much.
I know, huh?
Man, that's.
I've definitely heard her giggle that much, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to bring some
it's okay.
flair to the show.
This is good.
Yeah, it's your personality, We love
I like to see y'all smile. Then be like this. Look on camera.
Can't really tell with all of this, but I'm smiling.
No, I can see you smile. And normally it's like this on a show, like a podcast. Now tell me if I'm lying. Well, yeah, big.
And go like this. You have to go like this.
Right?
Yeah,
you have to nod your head.
Bigfoot walks across the highway. He looks at me and flips me off.
Nod your head, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like that. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know if Bigfoot exists. But we got so much evidence, I don't know. Yeah, that's the kind. No, I like to see y'all smile. That's why I laugh. I like to make the other people on the other side who watch us, who enjoy us. I mean, I might bust up with a face, going. Mm.
I noticed that.
I do that. Come on. Ooh, believe this.
That's exactly what he's doing to us.
Thanks, guys. And she always talks a lot. Huh? What?
Uh-oh, big trouble now.
What?
Hey, everybody. No, we got errands to go do.
So, yeah.
Thank you all for coming.
Yes.
And
many blessings and Happy New Year, like I said before, with blessings and prosperity to everyone. Prayers for y'all health to stay well and strength and, get through the day by day, Much love to everybody.
And let's make some amazing discoveries in the 2021.
That'd be cool.
Let's do it. Let's get it. All right, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.